Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, y'all. Y'all know it worked too. Show your boys some love. I'm just saying. There go the PayPal at Deem by Any Means. Y'all see that heart at the bottom? You know, with that little dollar sign there? That's the super chat. You can press that at any time your heart desire. Come on, y'all. Say it with me. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, y'all. Um, Dean was proven right again, and all y'all got to give me an apology. I'm sorry. All you fool ass Earthmen, y'all all got to give me an apology. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm sorry. In case you've been living under a rock, Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin are going back and forth on Twitter. But that's not just really what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is they are asking Oscar De La Hoya to make the fight. Shakur Stevenson is telling Kid Austin to make the fight and call Oscar to make the fight between them two. Well, that's very interesting. And it's interesting on the point that I told y'all Eddie Hearn don't be doing his job. But, y'all, I thought the A side is the person who makes the fight happen. Ain't that what y'all told me? And Shakur Stevenson is my guy, but even he said that Gervontadavis is the A side, and it is on him. And when he's ready to fight, to make the fight happen. So let me get this straight. Ain't Shakur Stevenson the A side against Kid Austin? Ain't Shakur Stevenson the A side against Kid Austin? Why would Oscar have to make the fight? Can't Eddie Hearn make the fight? Shouldn't it be Shakur Stevenson and Eddie Hearn's responsibility? You know, like y'all hold Gervontadavis to. Shouldn't it be their responsibility to make that fight happen? That's what y'all told me. That's what y'all been saying. Deem, it's the A side. Deem, it's the A side. Deem, it's the A side. And guess what I told y'all? The B side can send contracts. You know what y'all told me? No, the B side can't do it. Then why is Shakur Stevenson asking Kid Austin, who is the clear B side? Actually, Kid Austin is a bigger B side to Shakur Stevenson than Shakur Stevenson is to Gervontadavis. Oh, for all the Earthmen in the back, I'm gonna say that again. Kid Austin is the clear B side to Gervontadavis, even more than Shakur Stevenson is to Gervontadavis. Well, I mean to say that Kid Austin is a clear B side to Shakur, even more than Shakur is to Gervontadavis. You see how all y'all eyes always come around? I told y'all, I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. I'm just saying, y'all. Now that there goes your whole narrative out the window that the A side can make all the fights happen. It's his responsibility. Send the contract. I guess I'll be wrong to tell Shakur Stevenson to tell Eddie Hearn to send the contract. Now would I, Earthman? I'm just saying. And y'all know I ain't no big fan of counterfeit and Kid Austin either. Actually, I kind of like Kid Austin, but you understand what I'm saying. If you understand, type understand. I'm sorry, I'm petty. That's what y'all told me. Are y'all going to switch it up now? Is y'all going to get in my comments and say, all you Devin fans, all my fellow Shakur fans, because I'm a Shakur Stevenson fan as well. But I told you I won't never lie for him. Shakur Stevenson told me that it is Gervontadavis' responsibility because he is the man in the A side to send the contract and we'll fight when he's ready. Well, don't the same apply for Shakur Stevenson and Kid Austin? I'm confused. I'm confused. People talk to me. Don't be quiet now because y'all was so loud when y'all was saying all of these things on the different platforms. Wanted to argue with Dean. Yeah, that was you. You listening right now that don't press the like button and won't leave a comment. That was you, hater. It's all good. All I know is what's good for the goose, good for the gander. Y'all know what my nickname is. Mr. Consistency. I just want y'all to be consistent. Is it the A side responsibility to send a contract or not? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. Shakur Stevenson just proved what I've been telling y'all, that either side can send a contract, that either side can make a fight happen. You remember like David Benavidez sending the contract to Canelo Alvarez, but y'all tried to tell me that never happened. I was on BFTB program, and me and him was going back and forth. Shout out to BFTB. Me and him was going back and forth, and he was telling me, "Tank's the A side, Tank's the A side," and I was telling y'all then that the B side can send contracts. It's not just on Gervonta Davis to make the fight happen. Just like Loma backed out of negotiations, the A side can't just do whatever and it's just a B. Whatever Gervonta Davis says, that's not how business works. Like I've been telling y'all, I'm glad I was proven right again. I just want to see how many people going to come and apologize. I know y'all don't like me. A lot of people don't like Dean. Just make sure that you come tell me. Please just come tell me that you don't like me and we can handle it like that. No worries. Hey, Showbiz the Adult. I thought you said it's on Gervonta Davis to make these fights happen. Is it not on Shakur Stevenson to make the same fight happen? He don't have an opponent no more. Williams Zepeda backed out. And guess what, y'all? It's with the same promoter. So that means they have business together. So I want to see if y'all just hold Gervonta to a standard or y'all got that standard for everybody. I want to see if you real or fake. That's all. The only thing Deem is making this video. It's not to attack Shakur Stevenson, because Shakur Stevenson is my guy. But even Shakur is being a hypocrite in this aspect. And when I tried to tell y'all that it is just Shakur could have done a lot of different things to make that fight happen with Gervonta Davis, y'all all gave me excuses on why that couldn't happen. I just want to see if you're going to be consistent right now and stand on your square and hold Shakur Stevenson accountable, because Shakur, I thought, it's the A-side responsibility, not Kid Austin responsibility. It's your responsibility to talk to Eddie Hearn and go send the contract and go make sure that you get that fight. That's what y'all tell me about Gervonta Davis, yes or no? Y'all ain't proved me wrong about nothing on this YouTube yet. That's why the channel keep growing. That's why I'm getting more exposure, because shout out to my guy, Chris Trucker. You see why I started the channel? You see why I told you, bro, to let them talk. Let them talk. They gonna talk themselves right off a bridge. Evil laugh, Dean. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do it to y'all. I knew this would happen. Y'all gonna argue with me now about the A side, B side? Send the contract. That's your favorite term. So does it apply now? Yes or no? I mean, for everything, all things that's considered, Shakur being the A side, Shakur being a bigger guy, Shakur being a champion. I mean, they come from different promotion. Boxing hacker. I need to know, bro, are you holding Shakur Stevenson accountable like you was trying to hold Gervonta Davis accountable? Frequent flyer. Remember, it's on Gervonta. He's the A side. Are y'all going to hold Shakur Stevenson accountable for being the A side and making the fight happen? We shouldn't have to wait on Oscar and Flo and Kid Austin to reach out to Oscar to make this fight happen. That's what y'all told me, even though I know better. I know that that's not true. I know that either fighter can send the contract, but y'all been listening to these YouTube channels. Y'all been listening to fit your narrative, and I've been sitting back waiting, and I told y'all I made this channel to attack all narratives in boxing. I just want to see how consistent y'all gonna be. I know y'all not gonna be consistent. That's the thing. I know y'all not. I just get to laugh at it when you don't. So then helps me make more content, and then I can make another video talking about how inconsistent y'all are. Y'all owe Gervonta Davis an apology. Please go to his Twitter, add him, go in his DM on Instagram and say, Tank, I am sorry for holding you to that standard and saying that the A side, putting all of that pressure on you, saying that you are the guy that makes these fights happen, like the B side can't say no. Lomachenko, Tevin Farmer. Oh yeah, just in case y'all was wondering, that's all people Gervonta Davis sent the contract to, and they said no. Oh, you didn't know that Gervonta Davis sent the contract to Tevin Farmer before, and he turned it down. I thought the A side could make it happen. So, Shakur Stevenson, I hate to do this to you, bro, but no, it's on you, because what you said and what your fans been telling me and what Devin fans been telling me and what T.O. fans been telling me and what Lomachenko fans been telling me, it is your responsibility to get in contact with Eddie Hearn, to send a contract to Floyd or Kid Austin and make that fight happen for yourself. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Listen, man, just come to the dark side, man. Come to the dark side. I'm here. If you say you sorry, I promise you, I will let go of all your sins. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Ding, by, any means. And I holla at y'all, Earthmen.